And watch film. Oh, you want dinner?
Yeah. No, it's or
Oh, I haven't. I don't think you would never not listen.
no, but I think now that seed's planted in his head can't go.
He can't go
You're the most like best.
unless
You're
Dale,
right.
unless Dave steps in and says, "Keep here." Go. And
Yeah, I
Helmut
think-
is a VP and he's done this, so I'll be left out. Right? So don't want to say anything like that. Just make sure.
Good afternoon, everyone on Zoom. Glad we got
Good
everything working
afternoon.
okay this week.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom to you too. Very much.
Got into it or did you? That's okay. Give it a-
Yes, sir. How are you? Just answered the email. Sorry. It's a lot. 4%. Yeah, I saw your email. Good. Yeah, really, I thought it was. Yeah. All right, we'll work with it. Okay, okay. Well, let's see. Oh, it's the same price. Okay. All right, no problem, no problem. I will talk to the customer, but I think she'll be happy to use it. Normally what, sorry? Yeah, like 100, yeah, well, 120 volts, whatever I expected it to be, yeah. Yeah, 240, right, yeah, that's okay. I know. No, I don't think the electric is not as popular here because it really use it, but maybe things change. Let me see, it's a good option to offer. It's a really good option to offer. I will certainly try that. Tell me something. Yeah, all right, all right. The more. Yeah, of course, of course. Question. You guys do a poster? I don't know if that's the right terminology.
There we go.
The machine that breaks up the emails. Before they put it to the TMR.
Shabbat Shalom, Sam.
Hello, Marcy.
How are you?
Hi, Marcy.
Hi,
Shabbat Shalom, darling.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm in a bad place. I'm not back.
Another Friday, another Shabbat.
Yeah,
Well, you know, it's 6 o'clock here.
Okay.
yeah, it's almost 6 o'clock here too. It's
Yeah.
about 10 to 6.
We got that hour ahead.
How's Muncie?
She's coming, darling. We just lit our candles
Okay,
and we had our Shabbat drink.
good.
Okay. Hello.
Got your hair cut.
Say again, darling.
You look like you got your hair cut.
Well, I guess a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't been on for a couple of weeks.
You know, we're going down to Jamaica for Easter.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Nice,
With the Silver Sands.
nice.
And Paul and Erica are joining us.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, lovely. We're looking forward to that. We're going to have a Jewish Easter weekend, Passover, and a Catholic Friday.
Everything rolled into one.
Yes.
Shabbat Shalom, Muncie.
Shabbat Shalom. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good, good. Nice to see you.
Very good to see you. Last weekend, I had a chef competition in Toronto, so I was busy for the weekend.
Well, I wasn't here last weekend either. My sister was here visiting.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, she lives in Virginia. I haven't seen her in a while, so
Oh, excellent.
I missed service also.
Yeah,
So how was the competition?
it was good. We had, it was for the young chefs and for the Red Seal certified chefs, so they did pretty good. Yeah, yeah,
Good,
yeah.
good. So you
They're
have a
great.
bunch of chefs in the family.
Stephen and myself.
Oh, just the two of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
but don't take your eye off of Cousin Neville. He's pretty good too.
Oh, he's a good cook. But
Oh,
he's
yes.
not Red Seal certified.
No,
No. Well, let me tell you, this one here, he's a damn good chef too.
I bet. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
And
Just
Arlene
leave
is a good cook as well.
Just made up a pot of curry sauce to put the chicken in.
Oh, nice. Very
Oh,
nice.
it's delicious. Oh
It's
my
a very
goodness.
unusual curry.
Very
It
good.
has onions and apples.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you can make a curry with that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, so delicious. I wanted to just eat that.
Yeah. It's excellent.
Where's my yarmulke?
Where is it? Where is it?
It was here.
I know. Is it up there?
It's here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yarmulke.
There you go. Now you're ready to go. So you're feeling good, Marcia? You're over your cold and everything?
Yes, I'm feeling much better.
Oh.
We're not having great weather though. We're having snow and freezing rain and all sorts of.
Still?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my,
I'm not a happy camper.
oh my.
We
Yeah,
had
we-
nice warm weather for 2 days and then.
Nice warm weather, 60.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. And it was
Yeah.
nice. And then bang, it's now -10,
Oh
-15.
my goodness, oh my.
Yeah.
We in San Diego this time is supposed to be gorgeous. We should be getting a lot of sunshine and beautiful weather this time. But it's been raining for 4 months.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
I'm so glad that we left.
We
Yeah.
left just.
We
in time.
left
We
just in time.
Yeah, we
Just
did.
at the right time, yes. You must have ESP.
Oh, doggone it.
Yeah, we left just
Amazing.
in time. We did. We did, and it's been beautiful here.
Good afternoon, Sir Shabbat Shalom. Him is number 41 God
Oh.
one.
I can't say that for here. Has not been beautiful at all.
Jennifer, nice to have you down. I'm so glad you're here.
I don't think she'd hear you unless she was up there.
You should. It goes over the woods and Steve, where are your wardens and directors? I don't know if he's hearing me. Are you hearing me?
Oh yeah, Uncle Sam, I'm hearing you.
Good boy.
No problem, sir.
And you are loud and clear. I just wish the organ and the choir was like that.
Yeah, we'll soon sort that one out. That's going to be sorted out soon.
I'm
We get a
hoping
piece of
so.
equipment, another piece of equipment that will deal with the organ separately, so it
Yes.
won't kill the sound. We
Okay.
are definitely getting there.
Mhm.
I'm happy to say.
Yes,
Good.
good boy. From your
Yeah.
mouth to God's ears.
Yeah, we are.
Good.
What do we have to do to get a few people out on a Friday? Put on a barbecue or something?
Nobody wants to show?
No?
Nobody there. I miss it.
Hmm?
What time is it?
It gotta be 6 o'clock. Yep,
Where's it?
right on the money.
Sorry?
Nobody.
Are our cantors here?
Nobody. No president, nobody.
Why do they bother to run? If they don't have the time,
Oh, nothing,
why bother?
nothing.
Stay home. I don't want to come out on high holy days and sit on the bench.
Tend to agree with you, Sam.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
No mother run could well do without them. It runs anyway.
Nobody to ask to stand up.
Douglas is here. Yeah, he's here.
This is here.
Yeah, just Douglas as far as I know.
Ricardo out there, besides yours.
Bless me.
I don't know. Oh, Nigel. Yeah, Nigel's, yeah, that's fine.
Bless me.
God bless you.
Thank you, darling. Here comes somebody. Our treasurer is here. Aha, how nice is this? That our VP? Yeah,
Looks like it.
that's it. Nice. Now we're looking good.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we're going to see.
Hi.
We try.
Just show.
Oh, boy. Excuse me. Worse or worse.
Well, the 5:30 is the problem. I tell you,
I don't
5
know.
o'clock is, well, are we gonna see? I'm not saying it is, it's not gonna bring in 40 more people. I agree with you. 100%. It's not
No,
gonna
but
be,
you have to
Mhm.
remember the people that will come at 5:30 have to go home in the dark.
no, there's no dark anymore. By 7 o'clock, you get home, you finish. 6:30, you get home by 7, dark yet.
I don't know, 7 o'clock is dark.
Just take it down.
Up by one. Mr. Foreman coming.
That one. Good evening, everyone. We ask the congregation to stand as we begin our evening worship with the lighting of the Sabbath candles.
In the spirit of our ancient tradition that hallows and unites Israel in all lands and all ages, we now kindle the Sabbath lights.
Get your own beer, let's see.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitishanu b'mitzvot v'tzivanu lehaknik nel shel Shabbat. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who sanctified us by thy laws and commanded us to kindle the Sabbath lights. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath joy. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath holiness. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath peace. Amen.
Ask that you remain standing for the opening prayer, which comes from the Mishkan Tefillah tonight, a different prayer book. Ever-living God, your majesty is proclaimed by the marvels of earth and sky. Sun, moon, and stars testify to the power of your wisdom. Day follows day in endless succession, and the years vanish from our sight. But your sovereignty endures. Though all things pass, let not your glory depart from our lives. Help us to become co-workers with you and fill our days with abiding worth. Baruch atah Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. Amen. May be seated and service will continue as always. Page 11, Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malchei Melech, Malchei Melachim. Boachem Leshalom, Malachei Hasharet, Malachim. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bachumi Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malchei Melech, Malchei Melachim. Sechem Leshalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei.
A Psalm of David. Ascribe unto the Lord, O ye sons of the mighty. Ascribe unto the Lord glory and power.
Ascribe unto the Lord, glory unto his name. Worship the Lord and glory of the sanctuary.
The voice of the Lord is upon the waters, the God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon mighty waters.
The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty.
The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. Yea, the Lord shivereth the cedars of Lebanon.
He also makes them to skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian, like a young ram.
The voice of the Lord flasheth flames of fire.
The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh.
The voice of the Lord causes the oaks to shake and maketh the forest bare, while in his temple everything says glory.
The Lord sat enthroned on the flood. Yea, the Lord will sit as king forever.
The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace. Amen.
Adoni betrat kalam b'nei Shabbat ekav shalom. וזכור אדון ושמו תפארת ולי לקראת שבת לכו ונעכה כי מקור הברכה מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה בכך שוועת תחילה בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה אך בשמחה ובסעלה סגולה בואי חלה וחלה לך דומתי נטרת כלה בני שבת נקרא
Responsive reading, Mizmorle Sherlayam HaShabbat. It is good to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High.
To declare thy loving kindness in the morning and thy faithfulness in the nights.
Upon the 10-stringed instrument and upon the psaltery, and with a solemn sound upon the harp.
For thou, O Lord, hast made me rejoice with thy wonderful works. I therefore will triumph in the works of thy hands.
How great, O Lord, are all thy works, how exceedingly profound are thy thoughts. When the wicked spring up like grass and the workers of iniquity flourish, it is that they may be destroyed forever. For lo thine enemies, O Lord, for lo thine enemies shall perish, all the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. Righteous shall flourish like the palm tree, he shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon.
Planted in the house of the Lord, they shall flourish in the courts of our God.
They shall still blossom in old age, they shall be full of sap and verdant.
Say that the Lord is just, my rock, in whom there is no like.
The Lord reigneth, clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed and hath girded himself with power. The world is also established that it cannot be moved.
Thy throne, O Lord, is established from of old. Thou art from all eternity.
The floods, O Lord, raise themselves up. They lift up their voice, and the floods raise up their waves.
Yea, mightier than the voice of many mighty waters, and the billows of the ocean art thou on high, O Lord.
Thy testimonies are most faithful. Holiness beseemeth thy temple, O Lord, unto the utmost of days.
Ask the congregation to rise.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamborach. Bless ye the Lord, who is ever blessed.
Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Eloheinu.
Blessed be the Lord, who is blessed forever and ever.
You may be seated.
Blessed art thou, O Lord, our God, King of the universe, who by thy word causest the evening to advance, who with wisdom openest the gates of heaven, and with understanding changes times and various the seasons, and disposes the stars in their stations in the sky according to thy will. Thou createst day and night, causest the light to recede from before the darkness, and the darkness before the light. Thou causest the day to pass away, and bringest on the night, and makest a division between day and night. Lord of hosts is thy name. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who bringest on the evening twilight. And we continue together. With everlasting love hast thou loved the house of Israel, thy people. A law and commandments, statutes and judgments hast thou taught us. Therefore, O Lord our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will discourse of thy statutes. We will rejoice and exult in the instructive words of thy Torah, commandments and statutes forever and ever. For they are our life and the prolongation of our days, and on them will we meditate day and night. May thy love never depart from us. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who lovest thy people Israel. Please rise, congregation. Could you please stand for the reading of the Shema? Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Legalam Va'anged. Blessed be his name, whose glorious kingdom is forever and ever.
Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu. Shem Kavod ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל שבחך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווה היום לבביך, ונתתם לבניך, ותבם בשבתך פרעתך, פרעתך בדרך, ושערך וחומך, ושבתם לאות ירדיך, והוא לטוטפות בין עיניך, וצבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Read together, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children. And thou shalt speak of them when thou sittest in thy house, when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hands, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house and upon thy gates. You might be seated. Continue reading together. And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, that I will give the rain of your land in its due season, the former rain and the latter rain, that thou mayst gather in thy corn and thy wine and thine oil. And I will give grass in thy field for thy cattle, and thou shalt eat and be satisfied. Take heed to yourselves, lest your heart be deceived, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. Then the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you, and he will shut up the heaven, that there be no rain, that the land will not yield her fruit, and ye perish quickly from off the goodly land which the Lord giveth you. Therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul. Ye shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be frontlets between your eyes. And ye shall teach them to your children, talking of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house and upon thy gates, that your days may be multiplied, and the days of your children, upon the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give them, as the days of the heaven above the earth.
ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר בני ישראל ונאמרת עליהם ועשו להם ציצית על כנפיהם, בגדיהם לדורותם ונעתנו על ציצית הכנף בתל תכלת. והיה לכם לציצית, וראיתם אותו זכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם ולא תטורו אחר לבבכם, ואחריכם אשר אתם זונים אחריהם. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוציא אתכם ארץ מצרים לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen. Our hymn this evening can be found on page 210, number 4. One God, one Lord, one mighty King.
One God, one Lord, in unity will Judah sing, transmitting air from side to side the truth that God is only. The sovereign of the universe, just me, all climes diverse, the Jewish child is taught to praise to lips, thy name to walk thy way. To thee alone, when life sees the dying, Israelites in peace, in one oh gracious God, and God is free, in spirit doth confound. Oh,
Good evening again, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Just a couple of announcements, pretty much on the same line as last week, to remind you that our Seder, our Passover Seder, is next week, Wednesday, the 5th. Next week, Wednesday, the 5th. And it'll begin at 7:30 at Alhambra Inn, just off Mountain View Avenue, opposite the stadium. But service will be held here at 5:30. At 5:30, then we'll leave and go to Alhambra afterwards. Hopefully, everybody that's here will be at the Seder and then some more. The cost of the Seder is $7,000 for adults and $2,500 for young people under 13 years. Under 13 years. So if you hit 13, you're on the $7,000 list. Also, matzah is here and on sale, $1,600 a box. $1,600 a box, and wine is what? $1,300? $1,200, yeah. And wine is now available, $1,200 a bottle. $1,200 a bottle. So anyone who would like any of the above, please let our office know. Number again, 550. Huh? 825. Okay. And the number is 505-8254. Yeah, 8254, 505-8254 for all of those who are listening on YouTube but are local. That's our new WhatsApp and cell phone that you can get through to the office or WhatsApp the office at any time. We'll pick it up. That's 505-8254. 505-8254. So please remember that for those of you who may not. That's an easy way by WhatsApp or otherwise to get through to the office.
But the landline still works.
Yeah, the landline still works, but it's easier sometimes, you know, on the cell.
And the
Then-
WhatsApp group for those that are on it.
Yeah.
And anybody not on the WhatsApp group can let us know. I'm sure
Yes.
we would welcome you on.
Correct.
So very easy to reach us by a variety of means, all of which are effective, in place, ready to hear from you.
Thank you, Douglas. Absolutely. I think that's everything for announcements at this moment. We will continue on page 18 with responsive reading.
True and firmly established is all this with us, and he is the Lord our God, with none besides him, and we, Israel, are his people. He is the God who hath avenged us of our adversaries and dealt out a recompense to the enemies of our souls. He hath caused us to tread on the high places of our enemies and exalted our horn above all who hate us. In his wrath he smote all the firstborn of Egypt and brought out his people Israel from among them unto everlasting freedom. His children beheld his might. They praised and gave thanks to his name and willingly submitted to his dominion. Upon the sea, O Lord our God, thy children beheld thy majesty. Altogether they praised thee, proclaiming thy kingly power, and said, Adonai imloch le'olam v'ned, the Lord shall reign forever and ever. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who hast redeemed Israel. Ashkivenu.
Ashkivenu Avinu Leshalom Amidenu Lechayim Tovim Usha Ufros, Aleinu, Sukkot, Shalom, Vetainu, Betza, to Ufros, Aleinu, Sukkot, Rabbi, Bechon, Barkoton, Adonai, Aporeh, Sukkot, Shalom, Oh, Oh,
Blessed art thou, O Lord, who spreadest the tabernacle of peace over us and over thy people Israel, over Jerusalem and over all mankind. Amen.
Please stand for the evening V'Shamru.
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat la'asot et HaShabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. בני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, וילמד חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וישמח בקנה וחרב משיחים, וחייכון ובייכון ובידי כל ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויהיו. אמן. יהי שמרבה מברך, ויאמר ויאמר יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתהלל, ויתהלל שמקודשה ברכו. ואנהל כל ברכתה שירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן ועלמה ואימו. Amen.
In this moment of silent communion with thee, O God, a still small voice speaks in the depth of my spirit. It speaks to me of the things I must do to attain holy kinship with thee and to grow in the likeness of thee. I must do my allotted task with unflagging faithfulness, even though the eye of no taskmaster is on me. I must be gentle in the face of ingratitude, or when slander distorts my noblest motives. I must come to the end of each day with a feeling that I have used its gifts gratefully and faced its trials bravely. O Lord, help me to be ever more like thee, holy for thou art holy, loving for thou art loving. Speak to me then, O Lord, as I seek thee again and again in the stillness of meditation, until thy bidding shall at last become for me a hallowed discipline, a familiar way of life, so that I may live on in deeds and that bless other lives and leave behind me the heritage of a good man.
May take the next few moments in silent personal prayer, or if it should be your wish, you may chant the Amidah silently on page 39 and 40.
O my God, guard my tongue from evil and my lips from uttering deceit, and let my soul be silent towards those that curse me. And grant that my soul may be humble as the dust to everyone. Open my heart to receive thy Torah, that my soul may pursue thy commandments. Speedily, I beseech thee, frustrate the devices and destroy the machinations of all those who rise up against me for evil. O grant it for the sake of thy name, grant it for the sake of thy right hand, grant it for the sake of thy Torah, grant it for the sake of thy holiness. O save me with thy right hand and answer me.
May of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my redeemer.
Say shalom bimroma, vuvarachama via say shalom, naleno ve'al kol Israel. Amen.
Yom Hashishi Vayachalu Hashamayim Ve'aretz Zevantum Vayachal Elohim et Yom Hashvi Acholtu Asher Asa Vanishvam Vayom Hashvim V'choto Asher Asa V'rivarech Elohim et Yom Hashvim V'akadesh Oto Ki bo Shabbat Becholato Shabbat Mecholato Asher bara Elohim Asher bara Elohim Lasot.
Read together. Page 22, second paragraph down. Our God and God of our forefathers, accept, we beseech thee, our rest. Sanctify us with thy commandments and grant our portion in thy Torah. Satisfy us with thy goodness, gladden our souls with thy salvation, and purify our hearts to serve thee in truth. Cause us, O Lord our God, to inherit thy holy Sabbath with love and delight, and grant that all Israel who hallow thy name may have rest thereon. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who hallowest the Sabbath.
O Lord, what is man that thou art mindful of him, and the Son of Man that thou considereth him? Yet thou hast made him but little less than divine, hast crowned him with glory and honor. Yea, thou hast implanted in man the faith to overcome disillusionment and despair, the power to resist evil, the wisdom to use his gifts nobly, the will to transform chaos and misery into harmony and happiness. When we loose the bonds of wickedness, free the oppressed, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, bring cheer into the lives of those in distress. When we strive for justice and the coming of thy kingdom, we invest our life with high significance. Physically, we are like unto a breath, but spiritually we can attain divine heights. Amen. And let us sanctify the names of all those who have gone before us with the mourners. Kaddish. Allow the little noise to pass, excuse. Yitkadal Vidkada Shemeraba. Vialma Devra Kirotevi Amlik Malkutevi Atsmar Kukanevi Karemeshike. The Kai Konvakayab, the Kolbe Israel Bala Bisman Karivim, Bru Amen. Shemeraba Mevarakla, the Almaya Yit Barak. Vistabak Vita Par, Vichuman Vitna, Se Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shemerikusha, Beraku. Ramin Kolberkata, Shirata, Tispakata, Vanakamata, Namiran Bealma, Vemru, Amen. Shlamaraba min Shamaya Chaim Vesava Yeshua, Nakama versus Barafua, Vela Saraka Vekapara, Veravak Vehatsala, Lano Kolamo Yisrael, Vemru, Amen. O say Shalom Imrama, Vrakama, Via say Shalom. עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו, אמן.
עושה שלום מרומם, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום. יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום. Shalom Aleinu ועל כל ישראל, עושה שלום במרומם, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו
To all our beloved departed whom we now remember, may peace and bliss be granted in life eternal. And may the Father of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort any bereaved among us. And let us say,
Amen.
May be seated and service will continue with the 23rd Psalm.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still. So restoring my soul. The paths of righteousness for his name's sake. His name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, thy rod, staff, thy rod, they comfort me. They comfort me. Surely, surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Forever. Forever.
Again, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This evening, I'd like to share a little bit, not so much on the Torah portion this evening, but from a rabbi that I read a little bit of over the last few days. And it's really from Jewish Theological Seminary, JTS. It's a statement on the outpouring of concern for Israeli democracy. As you know, over the last week or more now, there have been more than a week, actually, there have been ongoing riots in Israel. Riots, not really riots, or demonstrations, let me put it that way. I think that's better. Regarding issues with the government and appointing judiciary. So it's been quite a serious, a bit of, let us say, demonstrating taking place. It's been going on for days and days. And the rabbi writes as such: there are circumstances in which societal confrontations touch on the very foundations on which those societies are built. Such is the case with respect to the debate raging in Israel today, which has fueled a wave of protests that yesterday brought the country to a halt, and which have at least put on hold the precipitous passage of major judicial reforms. There is no ordinary political, this is no ordinary political disagreement, notes the rabbi. What is unfolding in Israeli society today is a struggle about the basic principles of Zionism. Zionism aspired to achieve the secure conditions under which all members of the Jewish people could express their Jewishness freely and without fear, and through that freedom bring about a renewal and a flourishing of Jewish life and culture. It aspired as well to create a country rooted in democracy and protective of the rights and free expression of all its inhabitants. Democracy was not incidental to the Zionist program. It was among the prime guarantors that all citizens could be engaged players in the envisioned Jewish society. The 1948 Declaration of Independence said that the state of Israel would, and it's in quotation, ensure complete equality of social and political rights to all its inhabitants, irrespective of religion, race, or sex, and guarantee freedom of religion, conscience, language, education, and culture. And what the democracy demands was laid out as clearly as possible by none other than the revisionist Zionist leader, Zev Jabotinsky. And he notes, it is an incorrect view which states that government supported by the majority is democracy. Even a government of majority rule can negate freedom. And where there are no guarantees for freedom of the individual, there can be no democracy. Jabotinsky continues saying, the aim of democracy is to guarantee that the minority too has influence on matters of state policy. The majoritarianism that Jabotinsky flagged as inimical to democracy is exactly what is being proposed today and what is motivating Israelis to pour into the streets. As for the appointment of judges, it should be noted that an independent judiciary is foundational to Jewish views of a stable democratic polity. When the Torah spoke of the appointment of judges, it did not imagine people beholden to an appointing power. Instead, it stressed wisdom, knowledge of the common person, and imperviousness to corruption. And the great Jacob ben Asher, composer of the comprehensive 14th century code of law known as the Torah, wrote very simply that the need for a judiciary is critical because without it, whoever has the power will rule simply by virtue of that power. If a duly elected majority which controls both the executive and legislature also appoints the judiciary and can override any of its decisions, that majority is in a position to run roughshod over minority rights and thus foil the aspirations of Zionism and the democracy it envisioned building. This is a powerful motivation fueling the demonstrations throughout Israel. When the prayer for the state of Israel is recited in synagogues, it asks that the hands of those who defend our land be strengthened. This is rightly understood to include all those who don uniforms to protect the state from attacks from without and terrorism within. But there are today even more people whose peaceful but forceful protests are defending the state of Israel and Zionism itself. We should recognize that they too are included in this prayer. May their safety be secured, and may their patriotic efforts on behalf of the citizens of Israel and the character of the Jewish state prevail. Something a little different, not particularly Torah or religious in that sense today, but certainly something that is very current and relevant and something that I think is important for us to hear and understand, as it does play a significant part in how we lead our lives as always. Thank you. We ask the congregation to stand as the ark is open. Service will now continue with the adoration Aleinu, page 25.
Aleinu leshabe l'adon l'atet kudla she velo sante ego velo samam Mishpachot Tam kakenu kahem ve'agorem Ushkavim odi lifnemen Akadosh She'unat hashamayim ve'oseh haaretz וישב יקר בשמיים ממעל, ושכינת זו, ושכינת זו, ורחמים, הוא אלוהינו ואין עוד. אמת מלכנו ורב כסולתו, כך כתוב בתורה, היום, ואתה היום ורשבות אליך ואיך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, והארץ מתחת אין עוד. ונאמר והיה אדוני המלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We bow in worship before the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be He, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, the seat of whose glory and the abode of whose might is in the loftiest heights. He is our God, and there is no other. In truth, He is our King, and there is none beside Him. As it is written in the law, know therefore this day and lay it to thy heart, that the Lord, He is God in heaven above and upon the earth beneath. There is none else. We beseech thee on behalf of those who are stricken in health and strength on the Sabbath. We continue to pray for Tony Linda and Arthur Lyons, for Victoria Pierre and Sandra Phillips and Erica Cooper, for David Henriquez, for Candy Paz and Sharon Thompson and Simone Holker. Let thy blessing descend upon the means used for the restoration of thy servants, and increase the wisdom and knowledge of all those who are battling on behalf of humanity. May the afflicted amongst us learn patience under trials and speedily be restored to health and usefulness. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei Kol Amo Yisrael. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who healest the sick of thy people Israel and of all mankind. Amen. And for all those that are near and dear to us, and those in our community who we may not know are unwell, we chant for their healing. Misha Berak.
מי שברך אבותינו, מקור הברכה לאמותינו. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu, מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
You may be seated and service will continue with our closing hymn, Yigdal.
יגדל אלוהים חי וישתבח, נמצא מטלטל מציאותו, אחד ואין יחיד כייחודו, וגם וגם צור לאחדותו. אדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא ראשון בראשית בראשיתו. יורד גדולתו ומלכותו, צמא נבואתו נתן סגולתו וטבעתו. לא קם בישראל כראש עוד, נביא תרומת ביטל תמונתו, תורת אמת נתן לעם אוהל, עניית נביאו אמנתו. רואה חיפה אלוהים דתו לסונתו, סופר עליהם שתעמדו, מביט לסוף דבר בקטנותו. גומר נחיש חסין כמי יפעלו, נותן בקץ ימים משיחנו, לפדות בכך כקץ ישועתו. ביתים בחיי חסדו, ברוך שם תהילתו. אלה שלא סספר להיקמים, הינם בסוצציה וטוב.
To stand for the final blessings. Ibarakaka Adonai ve'ishvareka. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Adonai penav alecha ve'kuneka. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Shalom. May the Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you and grant you and all those near and dear to you with the blessing of peace. Shabbat Shalom, happy and peaceful Sabbath to you all. And for all those online and on YouTube, Shabbat Shalom to you all. Thank you for being part of our service as always.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
Sammy here, son.
Very much welcome.
Because when she turned on over and it said, oh, you had signed up.
Yeah, on
Okay,
mute.
now you got it. Do it.
Thanks, Steve. Nice service.
Thank you, sir. Yes,
you.
He heard everything off God's back. He'd have been kicking and
What happened to Mike last week? Or the equipment?
Oh.
One of them?
Listen.
This is not. I know.
I don't know how we ended up over there.
I don't know either.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Shabbat shalom, my darling. We'll see you in the morning. God bless.
God bless you. Have a good night.
Shabbat shalom, all. We'll see you in the morning.
You have to go down below, sweetheart.
Hmm?
Below.
Right. Right.
I think so. Yeah. You want to,
Shabbat shalom. This way. Baruch Amen. Mr. God, our Lord. Here is the fruit of the vine. Many are thy Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Blessed art thou, Lord, our King, Jesus, give me all bread. Okay. How was your week, Emma? Well, the box of rain. Shalom, Spencer.
How are you doing, Mikhail? It's been beautiful to listen.
Great. Wow. Got a haircut?
Wishing you guys the best for Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom. Yeah. Not coming in for Seder. There's something's coming.
Yeah, I'll be there on Wednesday with Nomi and a friend.
Oh, fabulous.
Looking forward to seeing you guys. We have a lot to talk about, Dougie.
David, a lot to talk about. Yes, lovely. Oh, Lucy, etc. Of course. Never
You know
done.
it.
David coming?
I can't convince him. I'll try tonight, but I don't know.
I'll try to give him a call then. Tell that
Sounds good.
Swedish cup was sold yesterday.
One of his.
For portrait.
I'll let him know. Do you know who it went to?
Yes, it went to Karen Russell, Dr. Karen Russell. She's a psychologist.
Fabulous.
She's going to use a direct line and come pass it.
Hi, Nigel.
Sure, see you Wednesday. I'll take you.